In last video, we had learned, we had started our chapter number 3, linear equations in one variable. In last video, we had revised the basics of algebra. So in this video, let us start solving this exercise 3.1 given in our textbook. So let's begin now. So the first question, the main question is solve the following equations. So in order to solving the equation means finding out the value of unknowns. Here the value is x. So we have to find the value of unknown x. To find the value of unknown x, first ask you to identify the LHS and RHS. There are two sides in any equation. So in LHS we have to keep all the unknown terms, unknown variables, and in RHS we have to keep all the known variables. Known variables means all the constants, all the numbers that the value we know. We have to bring all the known terms to RHS and we have to keep all the unknown terms to LHS. So let us begin now. So the first question given is x minus 2 is equal to 7. First let us identify the terms. So before identifying the terms, let us identify the symbols also. The first term is x, so the symbol of x is plus. So plus x is one term and minus 2 is the next term and 7 is nothing but plus 7. So plus 7 is next term. So the equation will become plus x is equal to, the constants are minus 2 and plus 7. These both are constants. So we know that no term should be in RHS. So we'll bring all the known terms to RHS. So the known terms are plus 7 is a known term and minus 2 is a known term. And in between those there is equation sign. Plus x is already there. So we have to bring all the known terms to RHS. So minus 2 is a known term, but it is given in LHS. So we have to shift minus 2 to RHS. While transposing minus 2, when transposing any term, the symbols will change. So minus 2 will become plus 2. So plus 7 plus 2. Minus 2, when we transposed it from LHS to RHS, we have to change the symbol. So minus 2 will become plus 2. So the remaining equation will be plus x is equal to plus 7 and plus 2 is plus 9. So the answer is x is equal to 9. This is our final answer to this question. So all we have to remember is unknown terms should be in LHS and all the known terms should be in RHS. If they are not in the right places, we have to shift them to the right place, and while shifting we have to change the symbols. Minus will become plus, negative will turn into positive, plus will become minus, into will become divide, and divide will become into. If you remember this much, we can solve all the equations easily. So let us see the next equation now. So the next equation is unknown term y plus 3. So first let us identify the unknown term. Is the unknown term in LHS or is the unknown term in RHS? Unknown term should be in LHS, and here already they have given unknown term in LHS. So we'll write y plus 3 is equal to 10. This much they have already given. So in this unknown term is just y. So we'll keep unknown term y in the LHS itself. Let us shift all the known terms to RHS. So 10 is already known, it is already in RHS, will not change it. But plus 3 is a known term, but it has been given in LHS. So we have to shift it to RHS, and while shifting we have to change the symbol. So instead of writing plus 3, we change it to minus 3. So the symbol will change. We change plus into minus. It will be minus 3. The symbol is changed to minus. This is minus 3. So now let us solve. 10 minus 3 is nothing but 10 minus 3 is nothing but 7. So y is equal to 7 is our final answer to this question. What we have done in this question is we have transposed plus 3 from LHS to RHS, and while transposing, this plus symbol will turn into minus symbol. Instead of writing plus, we'll write it as negative minus. Okay, now let us solve the next equation. Next equation given is 6 is equal to z plus 2. So let us start first. Let us ask the question, where is the unknown term? Unknown term should be in RHS or LHS. Unknown term should be always in LHS, but here they have given it in RHS. So we will shift the whole z plus 2 is given and 6 is given. So what we'll do is we will shift whole RHS to LHS, and we'll shift whole LHS to RHS. So this equation will now become z plus 2 is equal to 6, because we don't require unknown term. Unknown term is RHS they have given, so we have to shift it into LHS. So to shift, we'll bring whole RHS. Instead of bringing only z to RHS, we'll bring the whole RHS to LHS and whole LHS to RHS. Let me erase this first. So now the equation is z plus 2 is equal to 6. So I will copy it. Z plus 2 is equal to 6. In this, plus 2 is a known term. So known term should be always in right hand side. So I will bring plus 2 to right hand side, and while bringing plus 2 to right hand side, we have to change the symbol. So it will become, instead of plus 2, we have to write it as minus 2. So this will become minus 2. Plus 2 will change into minus 2. So 6 minus 2 is nothing but 4. So our answer is z is equal to 4. This is simple. So let us solve the next equation now. In the next equation, they have given fractions instead of just pure numbers. Instead of giving numbers, in order to confuse us, they have given fractions. But the solving method is the same. Let me write the equation first. 3 by 7 plus x is equal to 17 by 7. So what I will do is, I will first identify the unknown term. Unknown term is plus x. Plus x is the unknown term. Its unknown term should be in LHS. It is already in LHS, so I will write plus x as it is. 17 by 7 is known term. It should be in RHS, and it is already in RHS. But 3 by 7 is a known term. We know its value. 3 by 7 is a known term. It contains just the numbers. No variable is present. So this is a known term. But the symbol of 3 by 7 is positive. If no symbol is given, we have to consider it to be positive. So the symbol is positive. And because this is a known term, we have to shift it to RHS. So we have to bring 3 by 7 to RHS. Instead of writing it in LHS, we will bring it to RHS. And while bringing, we know that we have to change the symbol. So instead of writing plus, we have to write it as minus. Instead of writing plus, we will write it as minus. So it has become minus 3 by 7. You already know to add or subtract these fractions. For addition or subtracting fractions, the denominator should be same. Here we can see that denominators are already same. So when denominators are same, we combine the denominators together. So it will become whole divided by 7. Numerator will be 17 minus 3. 17 minus 3. 17 minus 3 is nothing but 14. 14 by 7 will remain. And here only x is remaining. So we'll write plus x or only x. Now we can see that 7 and 14 both can be cancelled with each other. So 7 is present in 7's table, so 7 1s are 7, 14 is also present in 7's table, so 7 2s are 14. So the answer is nothing but 2. So our final answer is x is equal to 2 is our final answer. Let us solve the next equation now. 6x is equal to 12 is given. In this, let us identify the known terms first. What are the known terms? 6 is a known term and 12 is a known term. So unknown term should remain in LHS. So x will remain here. 12 is a known term. It should be in RHS. It is already in RHS, so we will not change anything. But 6 is a known term. So we have to bring 6 to RHS. We have to bring this 6 to RHS. But before bringing 6 to RHS, let us identify the relationship between 6 and x. What is the relationship between 6 and x? If no symbol is given between any two quantities, then we have to consider it to be into. 6 is getting multiplied with x. So when we shift 6 to RHS, multiplication will convert into division. So we can write it as x is equal to 12 divided by 6. Multiplied by 6 will convert into divided by 6. So let us cancel it now. 6 and 12 are present in 6 table. So we can cancel it with 6 table. 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12. So the answer will be 2. Our final answer is x is equal to 2. So very simple. This was easy. Now let us solve the next equation now. So the next equation given is t by 5 is equal to 10. Here the unknown term. First let us identify the unknown terms and known terms. Plus 5 is a known term because it is just a number. 10 is also just a constant. So it is also known term. So known terms should be in RHS. T should be in LHS because it is unknown. 10 is in RHS because it is known. And 5 is also known, but it is given in RHS. So LHS. So we have to shift it to RHS. And while shifting, the relationship between phi and t. The relationship between phi and t is division. Phi is getting divided with t. So divided by 5 will become turned into multiplied by 5. So the final answer will be t is equal to 10 into 5 is nothing but 50. So t is equal to 50 is our final answer to this question. Let us solve the next equation now. Next equation given is 2x by 3 is equal to 18. First let us identify the purely known terms. 18 we know its value. 18 value we know. 3's value we know. And here we know the 2's value, but 2 is not just the number. It has been grouped with x. So this is the whole term. 2x is the whole term. So 2x is unknown term. This is unknown. But 3 and 18 are known terms. So we have to keep known terms in RHS. So we will bring all the known terms. 2x will keep in LHS itself. Unknown should be in LHS. We'll keep it as it is. 18 is a known term. So 18 is in RHS. We'll bring this divided by 3. Divided by 3 will bring it to RHS. And while bringing, we have to change its symbol. It was divided by 3. So divided by 3 will change into multiplied by 3. It will turn into multiplication into 3. So 18 3s are, we know that 18 into 3 we have to multiply. We can multiply 8 1 8 8 3s are 24, 3 1 3 plus 2 is 5. So 18 3s are 54. You can write directly or you can multiply and see. You can check it. 2x is equal to 54 we have obtained, but we require only x. The unknown term is only x. X is equal to 54. 2 is getting multiplied. What is the relationship between 2 and x? It is getting multiplied with x. If there is no symbol between any two terms, then we have to consider it to be multiplication. So 2 into x. So into will turn into division. So 2 into x will turn into divided by 2. So 54 divided by 2. We can cancel 54 and 2. So to cancel 54 and 2, 2 1s are 2 and 2 2s are 4. because we needed 5, the carry will be 1, so 14. So 7 2s are 14, so 2 7s are 14, so answer is 27. 54 divided by 2 is nothing but x is equal to 27. Or you can divide it like this also, 54 divided by 2. You can do simple division also. 2 2s are 4, remainder is 1, next number will come down, it will become 14. So 2 7s are 14, remainder is 0 0. So our answer is 27. This 27 we have written here. Instead of doing simple division like this, long division, we'll cancel it out here. The method is the same, just like division. We'll solve this, we'll cancel it out. So let us move to next question now. In the next question, first let us see where the unknown term is. So unknown term is given in RHS, which is wrong. So we'll shift the whole RHS to LHS and LHS to RHS. First I will write as it is, 1.6 is equal to y by 1.5. So what I have to do is, I have to shift the whole RHS to LHS. I will bring this here, and I will shift whole LHS to RHS. I will bring it to the right hand side, and equal to sign will remain in between. So our equation is y divided by 1.5 is equal to 1.6. We have to solve this equation now. So to solve this equation, let us identify the unknown term. Unknown term is y, should be in LHS. It is already in LHS. Known term is 1.6. It should be in right hand side. It's already in right hand side. But another known term, 1.5 is another known term, but it is given in denominator. It is given as divided by 1.5. So division will get converted into multiplication. When we move 1.5 from denominator, it will come to numerator. Let me select it correctly. So while moving 1.5, divided by 1.5 will turn into multiplied by 1.5. It will become multiplication. So 1.6 into 1.5 we have to solve. So let us do simple multiplication. 1.6 into 1.5. First we will multiply 5 6 is 30. So I will write 3, carry and 0. 5 1 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. So I will write 8. 1 6 is 6. 1 1 is 1. So after adding we'll get 0. 6 plus 8 is 6 1 6 is 12, plus 2 is 14. So 1 4, 1 plus 1 is 2. But the answer cannot be 240 because the question had two decimal places, 1 and 2. There were two decimal places, so the answer will also have two decimal places. So we have to put the point after two decimal places. One decimal place, two decimal place. After two decimal places, we have to put the decimal point. So the answer is nothing but y is equal to 2.4. This is our final answer. Let us solve the next equation now. In next equation, 7x is the unknown term, minus 9 is the known term, and 16 is the known term. We have to shift unknown term to RHS. So while shifting unknown term to known term to RHS, we have to change the symbol. So instead of writing minus 9, we'll write it to be plus 9. So we can solve 16 plus 9. 16 plus 9 is nothing but 25. So 7x is equal to 25. X, we require just x. So if there is no symbol present between two quantities, then we have to understand it to be into multiplication. The operation between 7 and x is multiplication. So while bringing 7 to the RHS, multiplication will get converted to division. So we'll write divided by 7. Because 7 and 25 will not get cancelled, this is our final answer. We cannot solve it further. Let us solve the next equation now. In the next equation, the unknown term is 14y is the unknown term, minus 8 is known term, and 13 is the known term. All known terms should be in RHS. So we'll shift minus 8 to RHS, known terms will shift to RHS, and while shifting the symbol will change. The symbol will become minus, negative symbol will become into addition, subtraction will be turn into addition, minus will become plus. So 13 plus 8, 13 plus 8 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 1 carry, 1 plus 1 is 2, so it is 21. 13 plus 8 is 21, and here 14, y will remain. What is the relationship between 14 and y? 14 is a known term, 21 is a known term, so both should be on the same side, on the right hand side. So to bring 14 to right hand side, we have to change the symbol. So what is the symbol between 14 and y? It is multiplication. If no symbol is given, we have to understand it to be multiplication. So multiplication will turn into division. So 21 divided by 14 will get, and divided by 14 when we transpose 14 from left hand side to right hand side. So we can see that both these numbers can be cancelled. Both these numbers are present in 7's table. So 7 2s are 14, 7 3s are 21. So the answer will become y is equal to 3 by 2. This is our final answer to this equation. Let us solve the next equation now. Next equation given is 17 plus 17 is a known term. Its symbol is positive. They are not given. So if the symbol is not given, the symbol will be positive. Here it is 6p is equal to 9. Whenever there is no symbol to the right hand side, if we require symbol on the right hand side, it will always be positive. If like this it is given, if we require symbol between two quantities, if we require symbol between two quantities, it will be always multiplication. If we require symbol to the right of the quantity, if we require symbol to the right of the quantity, it will always be plus. So this much you have to remember. The symbol to the right is always positive. The symbol between two quantities is always multiplication. To the right is positive, and in between two quantities is always multiplication. So let me erase this first. Let us solve now. So 6p is unknown term. It should be in LHS. It is already in LHS. 9 is a known term. It should be in RHS. It is already in RHS. And plus 17 is a known term, but it has been given in left hand side LHS. So we'll shift this to be in present in RHS. So while shifting, positive will turn into negative. So we'll turn into minus 17. Plus 17 will become minus 17. Let us solve now. 9 minus 17. We cannot subtract 9 from 17. So instead we'll subtract 9 from 17. Instead of doing 9 minus 7, we'll do 17 minus 9. 17 minus 9 is nothing but 8. 17 minus 9 is 8. But because bigger number is 17 and 17 symbol is minus, so it will be minus 8. So 6p is equal to minus 8 is the answer that we are getting. So next we require just the unknown term. Next the known terms is known terms are 6 is known term, minus 8 is known term. So minus 8 is already in RHS. We have to shift 6 to RHS. And while shifting, we have to see the relationship between the unknown and the variable. What is the relationship between here? In between, always there will be into symbol. So into will turn into division, divided by 6. So we can cancel these both the numbers. 6 and 8 are present in 2's table. So 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8. So the answer is p is equal to, final answer is p is equal to 4 by 3. This is our final answer to this equation. So let's solve this now. This is the final question now of this exercise. X by 3 plus 1 is equal to 7 by 15. Here x by 3 is unknown term, plus 1 is known term, 7 by 15 is also a known term. So in order to solve this, we have to bring all the known terms to RHS. So known term plus 1 is a known term, so we'll bring plus 1 to RHS, and while transposing plus 1 from LHS to RHS, we have to change the symbol. Plus 1 will get converted to minus 1. So let us solve this now. So the equation is x by 3 is equal to 7 by 15 minus 1 is given, but because 7 by 15 is a fraction, we have to convert 1 also into a fraction. So we can write 1 as 1 by 1. In order to subtract or add fractions, the denominator should be same, but here denominators are different. So in order to equate these denominators, we have to multiply 1 by 15. Let me write it with different color. 1 divided by 1. In order to equate the denominators, we have to multiply 1 with 15, and because we are multiplying denominator with 15, we have to multiply the numerator also with 15. So the equation will turn into 7 minus 15 whole divided by 15, because both the denominators have become 15 now. So we can write it as whole divided by 15. So here x by 3 is remaining, so we'll copy x by 3 as it is. We are not changing LHS now, we are just solving RHS. So 7 minus 15, we cannot subtract 7 from 15, so we cannot subtract 15 from 7, so we'll subtract 7 from 15. So instead of doing 7 minus 15, we'll do 15 minus 7. What is 15 minus 7? 15 minus 7 is nothing but 8. So 8 by 15 we have obtained, but because 15 was bigger and 15 has minus sign, so it will not be 8, it will be minus 8. So let us solve this now. So the equation is x divided by 3 is equal to minus 8 by 15. So the known terms are minus 8 by 15 is a fraction, it is known term. Here 3 is a known term, so we have to shift this 3 to RHS, and while transposing 3 to RHS, it is getting divided with x. So 3 is getting divided with x, so it will change into multiplication. So the equation will become x is equal to minus 8 by 15 into 3. Because this is a fraction, minus 8 by 15 is a fraction. In order to multiply, we have to convert this 3, a pure number, into a fraction. So to convert 3 into fraction, we will divide it by 1, 3 by 1. So before multiplying both these fractions, we will try to simplify it. So in order to simplify, we will try to cancel numerator and denominator. 8 and 15 cannot be cancelled because they are not present in the same number table. But 3 and 15 are present in 3's table. So we can cancel 3 and 15. Always cancel numerator with denominator. 3 is in numerator. We can cancel 3 and 15. 3 1s are 3, 3 5s are 15. Now we will try to cancel 8 and 5. We cannot cancel 8 and 5. Now 5 and 1 cannot be cancelled. 1 and 1 cannot be cancelled. 1 and 8 cannot be cancelled. Because no numerator and denominator combination is getting cancelled, we will multiply now. Minus 8 1s are minus 8 into 1, minus into plus. So minus into plus is minus, 8 1s are 8 whole divided by, plus into plus is plus, 5 into 1 is 5. So the answer is x is equal to minus 8 by 5. This is our final answer. So this completes our exercise. So what you have to do is remember just two things. The first one is unknown term should be in LHS, known term should be in right hand side, RHS. This one you have to remember. Sometimes what they will do is they will give unknown in RHS. So you have to shift whole RHS to LHS and whole LHS to RHS. If you do this much, there will be no confusion in solving the next steps. So these 2 points you have to remember. And if you remember these 2 points, you can solve very easily. So I hope you have understood. Thanks for watching. Bye.